Sure. Welcome to Listening Spaces, our first event. I'm co-organizer Rich Randall, and this is the other organizer, Rich Purcell. And we're happy that you guys chose to join us today. We were just listening to a song called I Love You Girl, recorded in 1975 by the group Burnt Toast and Black Coffee. The first time I heard this song was yesterday morning. And this song tells a story, of course, but I'm interested in the story about how this song got to me. Days after moving to Pittsburgh in 2008, I met my new neighbor, Chris Velasco. I had just moved here for a job and I didn't know anyone in the city. And I soon found out that Chris and I had a lot in common. We both had just bought houses in Bloomfield across the street from each other. We were both in the academic profession. We liked the same kinds of music. We both played guitar, both have high standards for ourselves, have good senses of humor, and in general enjoy life. We became friends, and part of that friendship was recommending, discussing, and sharing music. Conversations like, oh man, you have to listen to the 1978 Warsaw demo, it's amazing, were common and went both ways. Yesterday morning, I'm in my office right upstairs, and Chris messages me on GChat. We chat for a bit, and then he sends me a YouTube link. I click on it, and the song that you heard just starts playing. I like it. It's a good song. It's similar to a style of music that can be found on the 70s Detroit soul rock compilation Chains and Black Exhaust. Of course, Chris knows this because he's the one who turned me on to that compilation, and he also knows that it's an album I like a lot. This is an old story. People recommend and share music to other people because they have real relationships with them. The exchanges are meaningful, they perpetuate musical traditions, and they strengthen personal bonds. The new part of the story is how technology is involved. Chris reached me through Google Talk Client, which first launched August of 2005. He sent me a link to a file hosted by YouTube, which was founded earlier that same year. The exchange took less than a second, traversed about 2 miles, and involved an unknown mediator named Mr. Loco Jackson, who uploaded the file. While these kinds of exchanges happen every day, such an instantaneous recommendation and exchange of media over a distance was practically impossible 10 years ago. Understanding these kinds of relationships is what Listening Spaces is all about. This event is the first step in gaining this understanding. We want to open a conversation about music and technology. We've got 4 accomplished speakers today, and we'll start by hearing from each of them. Then we'll break for lunch, provided of course by Spack Brothers Pizza in Garfield. And when we reconvene, we'll have a workshop where we can talk about specific questions in small groups and then have an open discussion. And at this point, I'll turn it over to my co-organizer, Rich.